Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from around the world. My name is Alan. My website's wallstreet2easystreet.com. Feel free to stop by and check it out. It's my personal trading journal, and maybe you'll find some information on here that'll help you get on your way to being a successful currency trader. All right, what I'd like to do right now is show you how I prepare for the trading week ahead. And I do this on usually on a Sunday morning. It's typically when I'm not busy. But right now it's Saturday afternoon. And I want to be prepared for the opening of the Forex market Sunday at 5 o'clock in the evening, New York time, when the Asian markets open up. So the first thing I always do is I want to find me an economic calendar. And I use the one I have right here on my website here. And I'll take a look and see what's going on for the week. And if there's not a lot, I'll try to keep it in memory. If there is a lot, I'll write it down on Post-it notes and put them on the bottom of the monitor in front of me so I can remember them. And just kind of get a feel for how things are going to be heading for the week. So Sunday, we can see we have Chinese data coming out here. It's like 9:45. Probably not going to move the markets too much, even though it is a big release. You can see the three bull heads right there. But we've got Monday, we have United Kingdom on holiday, Japan on holiday. So the markets will probably be really slow. If we do get a gap, it'll probably fill. So I might be looking to trade the gap fill. Then I look down here at 10 o'clock in the morning on Monday morning. You can see we have ISM non-manufacturing data. And this typically being right after non-farm payroll release. Probably won't move in the market too much, but we might get a little action in there. So I'll want to be aware of that. Tuesday, we still have Japan on holiday. Hong Kong, South Korea, they're not really that important to the Forex market. So there's an interest rate decision here for the Aussie, and should know that might get the Aussie moving. And then we have some pound data here at 4:30 in the morning. All these things are things to be aware of. You don't have to know what the data is. You just have to be aware of the release, because they will move the markets, and if you're in a trade, you may get whipsawed. I always recommend closing any scalp trades prior to a news release, because sometimes it may be in your favor, but more times than not, it'll probably go against you. So I look the whole week, and I look and see what data is coming out all week long that I need to be aware of. That's how I do my economic news calendar. And from there, I go to the charts. All right, now even though I'm a scalper and I'm only in the market typically for just a few minutes at a time, I still want the odds in my favor as much as possible. And the way I do that is I take a look at the long-term trend and the intermediate-term trend, and I want to try to line my trades up so that I'm trading in the direction of the majority of the overall trends. So currently, we have up here this top chart here. This is a monthly, then we have a weekly, then a daily chart of the euro dollar. And you can see that currently we're in a uptrend here on the monthly. The weekly chart, we're in an uptrend. Daily chart, you can see we're still in an uptrend. So that kind of sets my tone of the market. So I'll be looking to trade most likely to the long side. And then I look over here at the intermediate term, which is a 60-minute and a 30-minute chart. And I want to trade with my largest position sizes when everything lines up. So we're currently in an up cycle here on this 60-minute and also here on the 30-minute. So any entry that I get to go long on my scalping, I'll be taking it, and I'll be taking my largest position size I can, because the odds are really in my favor that the trade's going to work out. Okay, now what I just did is I've backed the charts up here on the 30-minute and 60-minute chart. So what I'm looking at, when the charts are in this condition here, I have an uptrend on my long-term side. My weekly, my daily, and my monthly charts are all in an uptrend. But I back these up a little bit so you can see that that we're in a down cycle here, showing here on the 30 and 60. And when we're in a situation like that, then I'll still trade, long or short, but I'll be a little bit more cautious, and I may go in with a 3/4 position or maybe a half size position because the odds are starting to even out a little bit and not so much in my favor. So when the charts look similar to this, then I'll be a little more on the cautious side. But with the current market conditions favoring an uptrend with the daily, weekly, and monthly, and with our cycle being up right now, then I'll be looking to trade to the long side on the euro dollar. I will take short positions, but primarily I'll be looking to take those long positions. All right, so that brings me to my scalping chart. And what I'll be looking for here on Sunday is hopefully we'll see a gap down of maybe 20 or 30 pips. And if we do, I'll be looking to trade that gap fill because my bias, so to speak, would be to the long side. So if we do gap down at all, it'll most likely fill, so that should make for a good trade. So that's really it, and that's how I'm getting my everything prepared for the week. So I hope you all enjoyed the video and this short little demonstration of what I do to get prepared for the markets. And just to go over a little bit about me, I'm a home-based trader. I'm not a professional trader by any means. I trade, on my own for myself. And April, I had 168 pips, was all I was able to get out of the market. April was pretty tough trading. But so far in about 9 months, I'm at 243% profit. So not too bad. So I hope you all enjoyed this presentation, and feel free to come by and check out the website or contact me if you have any questions. Hope you all have a good trading day.